Hi guys! I'm going to be talking about birth control today, specifically the Depo shot. The Depo shot, it's an injection that they put either in your arm or in your butt, and it lasts for 3 months. So I got it 3 times, so that means I had it for about 9 months. I got it in my arms, felt so sore. So sore. Like if you've ever gotten a tetanus shot, it's like that, except 10 times worse, and it's so bad, and I hated it. And the pain only lasted about, like, they said it could last up to a week, but it only lasted about, 3 days with me. The first 2 months, my period was extremely heavy. Like, it lasted about, 12 days, and it was just very painful, and it sucked, and that is not what I was expecting, because I was on the birth control to get rid of my period, so that made me extremely mad. When I first got it, I weighed 98 pounds. About the 4th month, I gained, I want to say 3 pounds. So that made me extremely happy because I've always been a skinny little twig and I really wanted to gain some weight, and I did, and that made me very happy. I've heard that if you don't want to gain weight, you could just exercise regularly and watch your appetite. But I just ate like I usually did, and I exercised like normally. I went on walks and stuff. But other than that, I didn't really do anything to prevent my weight gain because I wanted to gain weight. Yeah, about the 5th or 6th month, my period was extremely light, extremely. It was barely there, but I had to wear panty liners, and I kept bleeding, except I was bleeding a tiny, tiny bit every day. But it went on for about 2 months. The 7th month, I wasn't getting my period at all, and I started getting more weight, and more weight, and more weight, and it came to the point where I was 108 pounds, I think, and I was still comfortable with that. I loved being that weight, and I'm 106 pounds now, so I'm very comfortable with the weight I'm at now, and I just want to maintain it, and that's what I was trying to do. When I was trying to maintain my weight at 108 pounds, I just wanted to maintain it, and while I was trying to maintain it, I started losing weight, and I was getting mad. I was like, no. So I started eating and eating and eating, and then I gained more weight, and it was very stressful. And then about the 9-month mark, I stopped taking it because I was getting very sick. I was vomiting. My hair was falling out. I was anemic. I felt like my bones were rotting from the inside out, so that's always fun. And I just didn't want to do anything, pretty much. And then I also had community service that I was doing around that time as well, so lifting things above my head and heavy objects, it just took a toll. And about, I think 4 months after stopping the Depo shot, after not taking it anymore, I started feeling better. Still feeling pretty weak, but not as weak as I was. I still hadn't gotten my period. I hadn't gotten it for 4 months or so. In February, I started getting it again. And I don't know if it's just my body or what, but my periods can regulate themselves pretty well. I had my period, it was pretty light for about 2 months. March, it started regulating again. It got heavier, and it lasted about 7 days, 7 to 8 days, and that was regular for me back then anyway. Anyway, that was just my experience. Your experience will be very different, because after all, we are different people. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for letting me trying to educate you a little bit.